Now, the Subway Final Word.
Welcome back. Pens won last night in Detroit, their third straight, but defenseman Deryk Engelland ejected because of an illegal hit to the head. He's scheduled to meet with the NHL Wednesday face-to-face. Face-to-face means more than a 5-game suspension. Time for tonight's final topic. What kind of punishment should Engelland get for that hit to the head? Let's start with Josh.
It was not a premeditated hit by Engelland. I don't think he had any intention to do it, but it was reckless. It was careless. You can't hit guys in the head anymore, and defensemen in particular have to be aware of that. I'm a little surprised that he's having to go to New York for this meeting. I didn't think, watching it live, he would get more than 5 games, but this means he will get more than 5 games. I would guess maybe 6. I don't think he meant to do it, but, you know, this day and age in particular, you can't hit people in the head, and he clearly did. It's cut and dry.
Mark?
Here's some advice for you Penguin fans out there. Don't care about stuff like this. Support your guy, make excuses for him, persecute the other guy verbally, ridicule the Sean Thorntons, protect the Deryk Engellands, because that's what every other team does. That's what every other fan base does. I don't care about Justin Abdelkader. I don't care about Brad Marchand. I don't care about anybody the Penguins might abuse on their way to victory. Just a week ago, I used to think totally the opposite. I used to see a bigger picture. I used to take a higher road. No more. It's not what the NHL wants. Engo, serve your peanuts, come back and do it again, but this time to somebody better.
Bill Phillips, wrap it up.
Well, we'll see what happens. I think the Penguins need to be held accountable. When Mario Lemieux, he's the owner of the team, he comes out, talks about getting rid of headshots in the league, and then Sidney Crosby gets hurt, but then Matt Cook comes out when he was with the Penguins and lays out a New York Ranger. Now, the Penguins have had some issues going against them with Brooks Orpik, but now Deryk Engelland, James Neal with headshots. They have to be held accountable, and the thing is, because the Penguins are at the forefront of saying that there should be
but they need to stop doing that
in the league, they are going to be in trouble. They need to stop doing it, but they should be held accountable as much as any other team.
All right, Bill and Mark and Josh, thank you, especially since I just found out Josh drove back from Detroit in 10 inches of snow yesterday. All right, a final word about the Sunday night game between the Steelers and Bengals. The Steelers' losing record and the cold temperatures have a big effect on the fans. Tonight's attendance, 45,873. That's why the no-shows were not a surprise. Steelers have never had a problem selling tickets. Every game is sold out. It takes decades to move up to the top of the waiting list for season tickets, but season tickets sold and the number of fans in the stadium are two different things. Last week against the Dolphins, 13,000 no-shows. Tonight, about 20,000 no-shows. Warm fire and all those comforts from home and watching on Channel 11 won out over going to Heinz Field tonight in the bitter cold. Generally speaking, Steelers are always a hot ticket, but their performance is down this season, and at just over 59,000 per game, their average attendance is way down, near the bottom of the NFL, 29th out of 32 in the NFL. That's the final word on the Subway Final Word. I'm Albie Oxenrider for Mark Madden and Josh Yohe and Bill Phillips down at Heinz Field and the entire team. And, of course, you, our social media contributors, have a great night.